Alright, let's see, dude. Okay, there we go.
Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3!
Alrighty.
This should be fun. I'd like to try gathering the Dragon Balls to summon Shenron and get a wish.
This is where you
There
can
was
experience most
only
of
one
Gohan's adventures.
I needed to change. Hello, everyone. Just running a little bit behind. I know I said start about 10-15 minutes ago, but got to running behind a little.
You can compete. Hey, if it's about Z items, just leave it.
And then we has Chaozu AI and Bardock. Should have TNA. I believe everyone else kept theirs the same. Alright.
You can combine Z items to raise your.
Oh, hello, chat. Sorry, I am. Yeah. Alright, before I get started, I'm going to check after the last stream, I went in and modded in all the health changes, so we should be good, but I'm going to double check myself just to be sure. Also, how is the music compared to my voice? Okay, there we go. Oh, that's right, because I forgot to include that in the import. Oh, well, since I have it pulled up anyway. All right. Well, good thing I checked before we got into the matches. Can't hear music. Okay, let me fix that real quick. Yeah, I know. I've got my Minnie Mal with me, and she also was not happy that the music was not playing. Oh. Hi. All right. Now we'll not pause. And, reset. And then while we're resetting, I will reset where the music's going. Okay. Alright, can y'all hear game sounds at the very least? Let me know. I think you should be able to. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. Well, I hope everyone is having a good Saturday. So happy Easter weekend, everybody. Cool, y'all hear the music and game sounds. So, alright. We're just gonna do this in the order I have things in my... Alright, so that's Merge Zamasu. Alright, actually, why did I do that? I have the mod thing pulled up right over here. I can just look it up. Yes, he's right. Okay. Oy, it has been a long day. Just lots of little stuff going on in life. So I have been looking forward to just doing the stream and being able to kill some time. I will give him his jacket today. And then Legendary Broly. I think it's 4. And then... Alright, no, 1 up. There we go. We'll do the... with everything going on right now, I'm just doing default ordering and random map. So I did not get a chance to randomize the pairings and everything. So I just have a default ordering coming from that. So it's literally just whoever is listed first in the list of characters that I have on my hard drive. That's the order. So Android 20, 21, and Janemba. All right. You know what? Let's do Prison Planet. That sounds fun. And I do not feel like watching this at 4x speed. So, hello again, everybody. It is your troublesome host, Malachi, joined by the Mini Mal, who is ever so adorable and enjoying watching all the destruction.
The bringer of eternal order.
Okay, don't know why that took so long, but we'll yeah, we are off with Jiro in his Dr. Mew costume versus Merge Zamasu. Merge Zamasu clearly having an extra bar of health. I have done all the mods that people requested just because it's been so long, and I had hoped I would get a stream in before now, but that did not happen, unfortunately. Just life is busy. You know, go figure. Life with a baby and, you know, other than the rest of life happens. Oh, Giro got off false courage. There goes the false courage attack, and there we go. Giro doing really well. Like those grabs and everything else, helping him heal up and taking the lead over Merge Zamasu, who has been given a ton of melee buffs, and he tags out. Probably a smart decision. And 17 comes in to get revenge on Dr. Mayu, but that false courage just gives him no cares. But the Great Balls of Fire will take him down. Yeah, we're off to a strong start. Dr. Giro needs to continue working on getting, you know, he needs to tag up. Well, 17's not going to let him. In comes Android 21. Dr. Giro getting a very strong lead for Brenda's team. Can Android 21 keep up the pressure, or will 17 prove to be his normal self and start bringing back and just give his team a strong lead? We will just have to watch and find out. So Prison Planet, always a fun map. Yeah. Up, Photon Wave, and it misses. Photon Flash, it misses too. Sweet Tooth, and 17 was turned into chocolate. Oh, nope, it misses. 17 gets hit by that. Android 21 keeping up that pressure, keeping up the lead for Brenda's team. 17, however, putting up a good fight. 17, I think, has kept this in winnable distance. In comes Broly. Broly was also given, since the last go-round, Broly has just been given a ton of melee boosts. That damage could be devastating if he can hit. Solar Flare comes in, but Android 21 has also been given quite a few buffs as well. Let me find the list. And here we go. Android 21 was given increased melee damage, increased super damage, reducing the Solar Flare cost by 1, and Solar Flare also gives a false courage. So, yeah, with how some of these react, I don't know how the false courage is going to impact some of these. We will have to see. So, but Broly really struggling. Janemba hasn't even come out, and both Broly and Zamasu are down to half health at least. Android 21 giving a very strong performance here. Another Solar Flare. Those Solar Flares just interrupting melee tonight. Will Broly be able to? No, I don't think so. I think that's gonna Broly with the patented dodge to the side. All of this is gonna hit. Yep. Down goes Broly. Shoot, I ran out of drink. In 21 tags, in comes Janemba. Janemba rocking some increased super damage, increased melee damage, increased ki blast damage, and then getting some. Oh, there goes ultimate from Merge Zamasu. But I don't think it's going to be enough unless he can start spamming them. But Janemba said that increased melee damage, I think, is just going to be too much. So, and down goes Merge Zamasu after, just kind of a rough matchup there. So, we'll get to the next match, which will be, so that was Bandit versus Brenda. This next match is going to be Cathedral versus Enemy. Let's say Cathedral had a pool first. Then it is Bardock. Oh no. And then Kui. And then Enemy. First up is Semi-Perfect Cell. Yeah, Minnie Mal, just in terror of the Bug Man. Next we have Ginyu in the wonderful Tagama costume. And then Teen Gohan. And then I will be right back as I go get a little more water. We'll do it on, we'll have this fight on, we'll do it on Ice Continent this week. So I will be right back, guys. Sorry, I thought I had water. Okay, there we go. Alright. Yeah, Brenda, I don't know about Solar Flare with the False Courage. That's weird, because I had to set... what I might have to do, so it's not completely useless, is set it to all... So right now, the settings I always use for False Courage are with the skill effect lifespan. I might have to set it to... I might have to go back and reset everybody to until the next B2 or until max power mode runs out or something like that. But that's that feels overpowered even for this when it comes to False Courage. Anyway, next match we have Cathedral versus Enemy. Cathedral running a pool, Bardock and Kui. Enemy controller running Cell, Ginyu, and Teen Gohan. Let's see how this goes. Cathedral has really gotten into the spirit of it. I like what he has done. He has definitely gotten the point of...
Weakling.
Are you ready?
you know, nerfing one character all to hell so that the rest of the team can have fun. Cell has also been built to very much make use of those grabs, and this is a team where that can happen. So a pool, he gets, for this week, some of the big things were his high-speed rush had the size, or had the B2 cost reduced. He had the B2 size of the energy wave increased again, and his melee breaks power body on the first hit, along with he gets more melee from his key, and he gets B1 charge increase. So, that false courage is going to help a lot to dealing with Cell's grabs. Cell, meanwhile, he is kind of just running the same thing. I think the only new thing he has is extra charge for more of the Drain Life Cell. Although he hasn't really needed it. I think he's just done this with grabs, regular grabs, and melee. He just hits hard. So, there's, ooh, oh, nice. I think the size increase actually mattered for that. And again, ooh, and a pool, holy crap, a pool. All right, Cell, you need a Drain Life Cell to even this up. Well, maybe two. And a pool back to full power. He is having. Oh, Cell, good job, Cell. And a pool not carry. He looked like he blocked that. Good grief, a pool. Good job. Starting from a turner, what was seeming to be a very difficult position, has evened this out. Oh no, Cell, you were so close. I can't even blame Cell. He is trying to get those grabs off. He just needs to get that. He just needs to do a Drain Life Cell. Or at this point, just tag. Well, a pool with getting the better of Cell. Very surprising, very good pool, especially with the health regain potential not ended up making a ton of difference. In comes Tagoma. Yeah. Tagoma just very much built for melee. The main change this time around was Tagoma's melee was increased. Just very significantly. But a pool just not giving him a chance. Good grief, a pool. What is with this spam? And he tags. In comes Pui Pui. So, Pui Pui in for Bardock. So he had health drain added to his grabs. He now always breaks with power body, and his Majin Awakening B1 cost was reduced. So what we'll have to see, can Tagoma start, can he start, oh, that grab looks interesting. So can we see, can we see everything just kind of come through? A steady barrage. Man. Gotta say, Tagoma is trying. It's just not working out for him. Just Pui Pui just has his number. Villainous Carnage and Tagoma goes down. However, this last man. Yep. Minnie Mal is pointing out. This is the scary one. If anyone can bring this into a win, it is Team Gohan. Oh boy. There's 7,500 7,600 damage with from a 2-bar B2, and it fires fast. And Team Gohan loves spamming it, and there goes another one. Oh boy. Yep. As many Mal comments, and another one. Oh, but Pui Pui manages to knock him out of it just a little, but that doesn't stop him from throwing yet another one and taking down Pui Pui. In comes Pui. No, not that. Barrage doing, and there goes Unforgivable. And to make it even better, that now I believe one of the buffs chosen was that now gives false courage. There goes Father Son Kamehameha. Goodbye, Kui. You had a great run. However, Teen Gohan. Yep. Unforgivable now also costs. It now gives false courage along with everything else. Pool comes back in. Teen Gohan just bringing this back for his team. Just being a crazy powerful character. There goes Unforgivable again. Oh, that hits through. I thought the max power would have. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, a Pool giving it his shot. I don't know if it's going to help, but here goes Teen. Oh my goodness, Teen with the melee combo to just very impressively bring it back for his team. Congratulations, enemy, Teen Gohan. Well, congratulations, Teen Gohan. That was all on him. But yeah, another fantastic match. So, alrighty. What is up next? Next, we have FGR versus Hunter. Worth. Like, I don't think you have anything bad to feel. I don't think you have anything to feel bad about Cathedral. Like, Kui and Apul were doing very well. I just think Teen Gohan, he was out for blood. That's all it was. He was out for blood, and he got it. Whether Teen Gohan, just pray that Teen Gohan may be sated. Yes, Minnie Mal. Teen Gohan, a very scary character on the worst of days, and he has been buffed to no end here. Alright. And then King Cold. Where is King Cold for FGR's team? And then next up is Hunter. Okay. Alright, Minnie Mal. You can come right there. She's fine. Alright, and we are going to say goodbye to Minnie Mal. So we will see, I will see her in a little while. Alrighty, where is Goku? There we go. Goku SS3, and we'll put him in the fun modded costume. Future Gohan. Base, and it has to be costume 3. We all know that. Best costume. Ultimate Gohan. Bring out the Beast. And let's go to... we'll go to Archipelago. Yeah, let's see.
What?
Cooler versus Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Yes, so the shtick for Hunter's team was they all have Explosive Wave. The Explosive Wave is as cheap as it possibly can be, and it does a lot of damage. It is awesome. With Super Saiyan 3 Goku, his changes since the last stream were he had his instant transmission, the cost was increased, it reduces the stats a bit, and he also added a stat reduction to the other max power mode B1. For FGR, for Cooler, there were no changes as far as I could tell. The only changes were for Frieza, who got more health and more super damage, and this is what makes this team so crazy to fight. Just so many explosive waves. I love it. So, but yeah, Cooler really struggling. He just can't get any momentum going. Not for lack of trying. Every time, to be fair to him, every time he did, this happened. And in comes Frieza. Frieza has had his health maxed out at 70k. His supers are all going to do massive amounts of damage. And he has an explosive wave of his own that you can run away from. We will need to see if if he can take down the Big Boom team. I think he can do it. Especially if this man hits with his ult. And this is why. All of the points have been put into B2 damage. We will see. Yeah, there goes the finish sign. Frieza. He is evening this up. Character-wise, I think FGR's team is still in the lead. Health-wise, nope, that Death Storm wind-up takes just too long. And there goes another one. Super Saiyan 3 Goku just running through the team. As we've seen, like, this is just Super Explosive Wave just proving to be the toughest thing to go up against. In comes Future Gohan. Future Gohan running. He just had his Wild Sense B1 cost reduced. So it should be easier for him to dodge and throw out those explosive waves. Which, let's face it, that's all this team needs to do. Just throw out those super explosive waves and collect the win. But Frieza trying his best to just whittle away that health, and he is doing a very good job. Oh man, I thought Gohan was going to run into that. And there's another explosive wave. And I see everybody who is joining us. If you haven't joined in before, this is Mal's Modding Mayhem. This is just a little fun off-season event we're doing when time permits, where you don't really get to build with normal Pataras. You get to build with specific mods that have been... Okay. I'm not sure what I expected. It wasn't that. But this is where people can... This event is where people can draft the characters they want, and instead of normally building with the Pataras, as we call them, or if you're just familiar with Tenkaichi 3 normally, Z items, we modded the characters directly to give you your builds. And there, the super explosive waves canceled out, but because they're so much cheaper for Future Gohan, he can say, I don't care, I'll throw out another one. King Cold, I believe, also did not have changes this time around. And yes, that is what it looks like. He did not have changes. And yet another explosive wave. But yeah, this is just a little. This event is just a little brainchild I came up with to just let people have fun with the power of modding. Where this is the only time you're gonna see a 1-bar super explosive wave do 8k damage or more. And Future Gohan tags. Oh man. In comes Beast Gohan, who is running. Let's see. Future Gohan just had some D2 damage increases. So yeah, that is although he's going to hit hard if he hits with anything. So every hit from this team is basically an ult. We will need to see what ends up happening. Oh yeah, Frieza, he's trying, but I don't think he's going to get to do anything else. I'd love for him to hit that ult though. Oh wow, I thought that was going to get him. Yep, and there he goes. However, just before the next match, I want to show people what is so crazy about this, about second form Frieza's ult. Let's see. That works. Okay, see the question, Frieza.
What's the matter? Come get me.
I misread the build then. If he was, I probably didn't even check that. Yeah, let me, but yeah, let's see this. Yep, 24,000 damage just on that one ult. But let me check his stats. Maybe I forgot to copy that mod to all the costumes. If I did, I... wrong folder. Yeah, I am checking right now. Yeah, that's my fault. I'll have to redo that match because he has all the changes. I forgot to check the box that says he's an android. Everything else is there from all that. So let me take care of that before I forget. Ugh. And then we will just redo that one at the end because I'll have to reset the game anyway. Shoot, good catch. I was... And then do this. But yeah. I completely did not even catch that during the match, and I'm sorry for that, FGR. And then mods. All right, that will take a second to do. And then we'll just go ahead and redo it. All right, before I do, let's make sure that change took. Okay, good. He can't charge. Hopefully that's the only one we have to redo this week. Well, we're just gonna do that on costume 1 just to make sure that there's no other shenanigans. Future Gohan base. And then who was the third? Ultimate Gohan. That's right. And then we'll see how this goes. This is a tough team to go up against, though. I'll say that much for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you could see it, enemy. Your boy came through for you. Oh, but here comes the explosions. You know, for those who like Konosuba, this is Megumin's favorite team with all the explosions. Because I think actually everyone in this match, except for Cooler, has an explosion. Because Frieza has Death Storm, I think King Cold has a super explosive wave, and then every character on Hunter's team has an explosion. This is just an explosive match, I guess. You know, just everything you may want, and just the tension, the fight. You know, the struggle. What's another way to refer to explosion? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, psychokinesis. And there goes Goku. Well, is he gonna throw out more? Oh, Death Chaser. Oh no! Oh no! And there goes Cooler. Looks like Frieza's coming back in, which he should do better this time. He is an android, properly an android now. So, yep, there we go. Every single one of those B2s is going to be an ult level attack. It is crazy. Alright. Wait. You gonna take him out, Frieza? Okay, at least that makes sense though. Alright. In the water. And down goes Goku. Love that splash at the end. And in comes Future Gohan yet again. Yeah. Oh god, another one, another ult. Oh no. Gohan! Why? Yeah, very different from match from last time. It helps when you're set to be an android and you don't actually try to charge. When you have a 150 charge rate, active charge rate. Well, let's see what future Gohan can do. Nothing, because he's going to die to the punishing blaster, and down he goes. Frieza, just amazing what happens when you have the right mod. However, Ultimate Gohan also knows how to give out an ult with every hit. And we'll have to see what he can do. Frieza just not giving any cares. Doing very good at not letting Ultimate Gohan charge. We'll have to see if Ultimate Gohan will be able to get off an explosive wave. Because once those start flying, health disappears very quickly. But honestly, Frieza's just taking it with melee lately. He has not cared about those V2s, which is what he is pretty explicitly built for. And honestly, if Ultimate Gohan takes out Frieza, he might be able to pull this back for his team. He's still at 3 bars, and I think that's going to be the end of Frieza there. Yep. Frieza doing a very good job at keeping his team in it. In comes King Cold, and what is a much more even match than last time. There goes another explosive wave. Will King Cold run into it? No, he does not. He does not run into the shiny. Good job, King Cold. However, Ultimate Gohan, he has that good melee anyway. King Cold takes staying about a bar in the lead. However, 1 B2, and that will change. Ultimate Gohan is built so that every B2 he does is an ult. And you'll see that right here. This should even it up, if not put puts Ultimate Gohan just slightly in the lead. Man, this is an even match. 1 B2 from anybody will end this. 1 B2 either direction. Oh, King Cold with the... Oh my goodness. And King Cold in a stunning reversal, bringing it back for his team. Congratulations to FGR. And on to the next match, which is Iron Fist versus Jace. So, Iron Fist is our Gauntlet team. Man understood the assignment, I have to say, which was make the most OP team possible. And he has ran with it, choosing like just the best characters for this. And then we have Jace. So that's Goku. Okay, then it is, I believe that's Kefla and then Gotenks. Base Gotenks. And then we're going to do Tournament Power Final. Such a pretty map. 3 fusions versus 3 of the strongest characters in the base game, who are potentially even stronger than their base game counterparts at this point. Oi. And then, oh, there we go. Go Cool and 13 just beating the crap out of each other. They're not caring about B2s. This is just a good old-fashioned slugfest. And they're even damage both ways. And not a B2 thrown from either one of these. Android 13, you are supposed to B2. You should not be caring about your I mean, yes, your melee was buffed this week. There you go. That's what makes you dangerous. There you go. Good job. There, down goes Go Cool. But Go Cool was not a pushover. Like, just to go toe to toe with 13, transform Blue 13 is always impressive. Okay, good job. I forgot you had that after image type attack, 13. In comes Kefla. Kefla, she, for this week, her passive key was pumped up to 5. Her B2 damage was increased. Go Cool, not that it mattered, but his melee damage was reduced a little. His B1 cost was reduced, and his max power mode and his number 1 B1 also gave max power. In comes Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the man, the myth, the man, the legend, by far the strongest character in the base game. His main thing for this week was his melee damage was increased, to bring him even back closer to where he normally was. Good job, Kefla. Take him down. No, Gogeta, are you gonna slaughter? Well, we'll see. Gogeta, what you gonna do? Kefla, their question might be, Kefla, what are you gonna do? Kefla's just gonna beat the crap out of him. Oh, there goes the... Yeah, good job. Oh my goodness. And Kefla in max power mode, let's see how she uses it. Because she is about to take down Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is not an easy thing. Will Super Saiyan 4 give her a chance to... No, he will not. That is TNAI for you. That will shoot an ult across the map. And Kefla tags. Smart move from Kefla. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta tags. Smart move from Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And I mean, there's only a bar difference between them. The Iron Fist team is only a... Oh, Super Vegeta grabbed Gotenks out of that B2. I mean, there's only a bar difference, but that extra tag could mean the difference in the world, especially with someone like Blue 13. But Super Vegeta running with just some extra damage for melee and his B2s. And Gotenks, is rocking reduced ki blast damage and increased passive charge. So he should just passively have more ki available, so we should see a few extra B2s. Yeah, Gotenks doing what he can. Oh man, blocked. And Gotenks tags. Generally going, mostly even with Vegeta, which is very impressive. Super Vegito has never been, as far as I'm aware, never been seen in the main league on a main league team. Kefla going down and Gotenk's coming back in. Yep, I forgot we have the long wait on this map because of the skybox. Super Vegito getting some space so he can charge up to max power. It looks like Gotenk's at max power. If Gotenks uses an ult here, that could do good things for him. Big tree cannon right there. Will it hit? Yes, it does, and almost takes out Vegito. But well, no. And Vegito tags. Good lord, all these tags. Gotenks, what you gonna do? Defeat your dad's other form. Man, Gotenk's really trying for it. He's dodging everything that's been thrown out. Oh no, that crab. He cannot afford to take that damage. That won't kill, but man. And I think that's it. Yep. Ooh. Good match. On to the next match, which is myself versus Oasis. Yep. Alrighty. So mine is 172, so that's Orange Piccolo. And we have Bergamo. I wonder if I will get a transformation this week. And then my staff character, Cell Jr. Oasis has 166 is Ice. Shenron. Oh, that'll work. And then let's see, that is Omega is next. Alright. There we go. Followed by Nova. And let's see. Yeah, we'll do Otherworld. Yeah, so let's see. Ice Shenron, rockin'. He basically just increased his passive charge this week. Orange Piccolo. He also had his passive charge increased. So both of these, I believe, were made androids. So just that passive charge, letting them throw out more B2s. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But man, so far, just no cares. Just all melee. Oh, super explosive wave. There we go. Just 2 bars for 8k damage with that B2 cost reduction that Orange Piccolo has. This is what one of the things that makes him so dangerous. But Ice, like, just not carrying that melee damage is ridiculous. And then Ice Shenron tags. In comes Nuova. Oh, that might take him down. Almost. Orange Piccolo almost going down. He needs to tag, but he's not going to get that chance. And in comes Bergamo. Bergamo, his main change was his transformation threshold should now be 70%. So he doesn't even he loses half a bar and he is ready to transform. Nuova Shenron, his big change is he is now rocking more active ki. So it should be easier for him to charge and throw out those B2s. And he, Bergamo is just waiting on those B1 stocks to charge, and he's going to be ready to transform. He's got 2 of them. Hopefully he will not. He actually can't use a B2 at this point until after he can transform. Is great. I don't know that's going to help him much against Nuova Shenron, but it's great. He can transform as soon as he wants. And he basically goes to a threshold where he could have normally tagged anyway. And he transforms, losing all the nerfs that his base form has. Will that help? Or will it be hurt? Oh, that's right, he's got Super Explosive Wave. That only hits 1 hit of it. However, it will be easier to hit him with the burst attack if Nuova throws it. Burning Tornado pierces through, and Bergamo about to go down. And in comes Cell Jr. / the Malachi character. 17 with blue hair. Let's see, can he turn this around for his team? I don't know. Like, this is a pretty rough deficit to try and climb. But if anyone can do it, I believe in my character. If he ever throws a B2. Cold Fury dodged. That was from across the field. Why did you do that from across the field? And Nuova tags. Let's see, in comes Omega Shenron. Oof, there goes that Dragon Thunder. Omega Shenron, this time around, his max power mode duration was increased by 25%, and his B1 costs, not B2, where his B1 costs were reduced by 1 bar, or 1 stock in this case, for the staff character that I created. His B1 now Quiet Determination now gives max power mode, and his B2 damage has been increased. If he'd throw a B2, not getting much chance. Oh, you can do it. Nope. Good. Nope. There we go. Quiet Determination gives a max power mode. Can we see an ult before he goes down? Yes. Oh man, 16,000 damage. And Gigantic Blaze. Oh, the Android Barrier cancels it out. Omega Shenron trying to go for the say, hey, I can do that too. And Malachi, the staff character, said, no, well, maybe, but I'm not going to care. And another max power mode B1. I don't know if it's going to matter. Nope. Nuova Shenron taking the win. And we have, for our next match, our last match of the night, it will be Snuffy versus the team chosen by you, our viewers on YouTube. Final match of the night. 167, that I believe is, let's see, it's like Gamma 1. And then Raccoon. And then Kid Boo. And then our YouTube team is okay. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Oh, we'll use Costume 1. Adult Gohan. And then Jace. Also, for those who were one of the things that changed in the last couple months was let's see, what's a fun one? Oh, we'll do Capsule Core. One of the things that has changed in the last month, just to give a little bit of a main league update, is we finally got an ISO that had all the fixes. It has all the additional character slots, all the Pataras work. So we've been busy at work with that. That's why, if you were here last time, you may remember I was kind of using that to test the Pataras and some of the mods that I didn't have time to get to. So this time around, all the mods were made. So like AI, things like that, all that was done this time around. So I didn't have to do any of the Pataras. I think I did in the first match just because I was not thinking about it all the way. So yeah, Gamma 1. The Gamma 1, his main change was the size of the Gamma Blaster was further increased. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, I believe, his new mods were increased max power mode duration. His Crimson Final Flash had his size increase, and his passive charge was also increased. Those mods were randomized. So, yeah, Gamma 1 struggling against Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, which is not surprising because Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is scary on the best of days. And in comes Raccoon. This is the scary one. Raccoon now has health grabs, health regaining grabs, so he is very scary. They recover half a bar of health on each grab. Let me be clear. His Ki Blast damage has also been reduced to basically nothing. Like I think it's 10 because there has to be there. Yep, and you see the health drain right there. Basically taking him back up to full health before Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta immediately deleted that health. Yeah. So what we'll see. Oh, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta still very scary. Raccoon trying hard to get those grabs off, just not. There we go. And down goes Super. Oh, no. Okay, there he goes. In comes Adult Gohan. Adult Gohan better be careful. Yep, there you go. And there goes an ult. And yeah, you saw the 15k. Adult Gohan, his B2 damage was increased, his melee key gain was increased, and his active and passive charge rate received a small buff. So, and there is an explosive Madan, followed by a full power charge. Raccoon just showing how scary that max power mode on a camera, on a Solar Flare B1 can be. But Raccoon, those health grabs are absolutely terrifying. And another ult. Oh, and the world is being destroyed. I believe we're about to go to Rocky area because I don't think I fixed this map. Yep. Rocky area. Explosive Madon, there we go. And another full power charge from Adult Gohan. I mean, Adult Gohan just bringing, getting a small lead for his team. And man, those health regaining grabs are just insane. And so is that just Raccoon's natural defense. If he had not had a natural defense +2, he would have died to that Madon. And in comes Jace. Jace's randomized buff was that his melee breaks power body on the first hit. In comes Kid Buu, who received a lot more damage to his melee. He now has more melee than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does. Or anyone else in the game for that matter. Except maybe an ape, I guess. It's like base 480. It's something absurd. Oh, good job, Jace. Not that it's going to help. There goes Pinball Panic. And it is an even match because of the tag for Super Saiyan Gohan to go out. And I mean, this has been a wild match. Another Pinball Panic. Kid Buu just slowly bringing up the lead for this. But yeah, there we go. Jace giving it back to, doing everything he can to give it back to Kid Buu. He's not the way he should be doing it, but he's trying. Kid Buu taking Jace down. Adult Gohan coming back in. Adult Gohan can absolutely do this. There we go. That's how he's gonna do it. What he needs to do is another Madon, just like that, and not hit Kid Buu out of range. If Adult Gohan gets a B, if he gets an ult off, it's over. If Kid Buu gets an ult or a B2 off, it's over. Or just a good melee combo. Okay. Yeah, that happened. So, but yeah, congratulations to Snuffy taking the win. Great matches tonight, everybody. Everything, had a lot fewer errors this time around. Very happy about that. But we had 6 great matches. Hopefully the people who have participated, if I think I'll get some time, I will do a call for a round 3 of builds. But I don't know that will happen anytime soon. And because of that, there is one matchup I do want to see, because I think these have been the 2 scariest teams in this event, even if they have not always proved it, but just couldn't. Let's see. Yeah, we get Android 13. Let's get some Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Gogeta. And then Super Vegito. Yeah, I want to see this because I don't know that we will get a chance to do another one, because in just a couple weeks we will have the beginning of our preseason on May 17th with the Dragon Trials. For those who don't remember, the Dragon Trials are basically a revamp of the old Gauntlet from the old league and the first few seasons of this era of the league. There's a few key differences The main differences are you will fight every Kai fights every round regardless, just to give them, and the competition is to see who can get the most victories. And who is the other one? Ultimate Gohan. Okay. You know, it's to see who can get the most victories in the event over the course of 2 weeks. So week 1 you face rounds 1 and 2. Each round is escalating in difficulty, where the first week teams get 7 points to their builds. Against rounds 3 and 4 they get 8 points. And the top 3 teams from the previous season get to build the teams and do all the things that that they get to have fun with that and build that out. And then after that we'll be back in our preseason and we'll be having fun with that, which is why I kind of want to do this, because these I think are the 2 teams that had the most impressive performances in this event. You didn't want to let that track 13. Okay, fine. I see how it is. But yeah, so good job 13. Good job. But yeah, we are almost at the end of a little bit of a longer than usual off season. Normally we try to start in the beginning of May, where we're starting kind of in mid-May because of all the things we had going on with the ISO and needing to do a first ad drop back in December to kind of accommodate the fact that the mod was not completely ready yet. As I said, we're now completely there. I have a fully fixed ISO, have everything else ready to go. Super Saiyan 3 Goku doing pretty good. Gogeta is rapidly closing the gap though. That Android 13 just kind of derped and handed over. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. For those who have not heard, we've been saying in comments and people have asked about it. 2025 will be the final season of Tenkaichi 3 for the league. After this, it will be Sparking 0. We're just kind of having kind of a blowout season to enjoy everything. There will be lots of little things going on this year. Expect to hear more as things are made available. I know I've got some projects for those that might be interesting for everybody here, but they will be announced in our Discord. So, if you haven't already, join us in the Discord, because some of these things I will only post links to there. But yeah, no, we're doing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta trying to bring this back, but it's a tough sell against this team that, this is, what he needs to do is tag right now so he can get back up to two full bars. But he is just bringing the damage. Good grief, he has done an ult's worth of damage and probably just melee. And there goes Masenko. Oh, we have a clash. Who will win it? Future Gohan wins that and takes out Gogeta. Very impressive. I thought Gogeta was going to win that. In comes Super Vegito. Future Gohan wild sensing it. Reflected it. Well, although that worked out in Vegito's favor. He got knocked out of range before that explosive wave went off. Oh man, another dodge. Good grief, Future Gohan. That wild sense just coming in clutch. Oh no, man, he cannot hit that beam sword slash for anything. Future Gohan putting that that wild sense in to work. Finally hits with a Super Kamehameha. Here comes the what's the word I'm looking for? The trademark move, that's it. The trademark move of the team, and Future Gohan tags. In comes Ultimate Gohan, who is a beast in his own right. And this is probably it. It's just a matter of when, unless we can see Ultra Instinct Vegito, and we do not, Ultimate Gohan nabbing the win with a very impressive victory over what is on paper the strongest team here, at least from the base game. But everyone, I hope you have enjoyed this. I know I certainly have faults and all on my end. I hope you will join us over the next couple weeks as we get ready for the Dragon Trials again. That's right at a month from now, May 17th. It's April 19th right now. I know that sounds far away, but it will quickly catch up to us. If you're already in the league, be preparing to build for that. I hope you guys will get together, go in the Kais, build it up. There's some fun stuff there for you. We have brand new teams for the Dragon Trials to take advantage of the fact that we have a bunch of newly modded characters. I believe Derp and Cinema have both declared which teams they are using. Derp is using, I want to say they're using the Super Saiyans, an old classic for those who've been here for a while. So no new characters there, but Cinema will be using the Divine Wrath team, which is a team that in Dragon Ball Super made use of divine energy in any way, shape, or form. So think like Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, Beerus, Whis, any character like that. So yeah, it will be a great time. I'm looking forward to it. I think this is going to be a phenomenal season. Come and join us if you haven't already. We are always looking for supporters, always looking for volunteers to help us run things in the background, whether that's stats, graphics. I think we might be looking for commentators. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. Or just looking to support a team. Like if you have always been interested about how things work with teams, now's the time. Like we've got a month. That's plenty of time to learn or just have fun or suggest things for your team. Whether that's androids, who has a very different lineup from past years. Like all of our teams have been completely shaken up with at least one or two characters on every team that is brand new to them. Everyone is learning the new characters. It's the perfect time to join. But anyway, I hope you guys have had fun tonight. I look forward to seeing you guys in a month from now with the Dragon Trials. As I said, if I get some time, we may do this again, or I may just do some exhibition matches with the new teams. I don't know. We will see. I've got lots of stuff to do to get this. We've got lots of stuff to do to get this up and running, and it's so much fun. But if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Check, if you need to know where it is, check the link in the description. Join the Discord. We're also on other social media like Twitch. I believe we're still on Twitter. So I will see you guys next time. Until then.